Hello everybody, this is Stephen Howson. This is Sam Homewood.
Hello.
This is the TFR set because me and him are down in London. We're filming some stuff for the stuff and the things that will go on the internet and things.
Correct.
So we thought we would just do a real quick 10 questions with you guys on Twitter, and they are literally coming in right this second. So we're going to get straight into them. Before I do, I just want to address a little bit of yesterday's video where I was talking about Lindelof a little bit. Now, a lot of you in the comments were saying, trust Jose Mourinho. And obviously, the 4 signings that Jose's had for us this summer absolutely knocked it out of the park, mate. Absolutely. However, statistically, he's now due a dud. And he's not always had the best of signings with centre-half. Because he signed Bailly doesn't mean that this guy's going to be the new king of the world, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Boularus, Ben Haim, Delornio. There's multiple signings at Chelsea weren't great, but you don't know if that was the different recruitment team, different scouting setup, and all the rest of it. So I'm open-minded. I would obviously fucking love it if Lindelof was to Manchester United and an absolute success.
Me too.
For multiple levels.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, from what I've seen, from the scouting that I've done on him, from the matches that I've seen, I think defensively he's a little bit suspect. Okay. So I don't think he's the best centre-half. What do you think about that Lindelof fella?
I don't actually know a lot about him. I'm not going to claim I do. I'm not an expert. My thoughts are Eric Bailly was fantastic. If it's the same team looking at him, then you'd hope they've gone, yes, amazing. But there is, I mean, you look at like Timothy Fosu-Mensah and Tanzabi and you think, well, there's quality there. We know Fosu-Mensah's fantastic.
Not even 10 minutes, mate. That's it. Not even 10 minutes to say, actually, I'll give you 10 minutes and you were shit, so sling it.
You know they're looking at him behind the scenes, so there is that thing of where you don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, really. I've got to trust him, and if Lindelof comes and he's really poor, then it's a big waste of money because the fee is very, very high. But, I don't know, fingers crossed, he's fantastic. But I don't feel like I know enough about him to be able to go, this is a great idea or this is a terrible idea. Just that on blind faith, Eric Bailly, that was good. Let's hope this one's good too. But I think we're in an era now, even though he's really young. He's only 22 and we're saying, promote youth. We have players that age that we're not getting to see. So you think, well...
And this is what people have always had reservations about with Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, he likes to buy.
We thought he was going to be different at United. And I said, I'm happy for him to not play these. He's got bigger things on his hands.
That's it.
First couple of seasons.
It's if he's looked at this guy and they've gone, right, for what we need, they look amazing. They're going to need 2 years of development in and around the first team.
Well, Lindelof's 22, Bailly's 23.
Yeah.
So that's now a roadblock in the way of Fosu-Mensah, Tuanzebe.
Yeah, that's true. But the pressure that is on Mourinho right now is to perform, is to win trophies, is to get United in and around the top of the Premier League. And that means he has to do the very best for the first team he can do right now. And that means that what happens behind the first team suffers because management is short term now. Fergie was only successful because we didn't do quick fire changes all the time and so could come in and go, right, I tell you what, we haven't got the best first team right now, but in 5 years we will because we're going to improve the development straight away. Really clever.
And look at what Lou Van Gaal did. Yeah. Lou Van Gaal had an under-21 side that won the league. Yeah. He gave 14 debuts out. Yeah. And then we sent him out the door.
Yeah, gone. So I guess that focus on the first team means they must have a lot of faith that this guy is going to be excellent. And I hope they're right, and I hope he is.
One guy here, and it's Dale Masterson, says, do you think United can still have a say in the title race?
Yeah, of course they can. There's so many games to go in the Premier League. Of course they can. They can have a huge say in it. If you look at the draws that United had, the 3 that in a row that were so frustrating, if those aren't draws, look where United are on the table. And I don't mean that to say, look, we're going to win the league. What I mean is, if we've turned a corner, I'm not saying we have, it's been a long time. If we've turned a corner, if we're now the team we thought we were going to be at the start of the season, then United will be making waves in the Premier League because we'll be winning games. It'll be hard to beat.
5-6 games on the bounce. Plus us maybe, 4th, 3rd?
Yeah, we've got to play City. We've got to play Arsenal. We've got to play Chelsea. We've got to play Liverpool. We've got to play these teams. And we're very difficult to beat. And teams are going to find it difficult to break us down. Those results have a direct impact on who wins the Premier League. I still think Chelsea will win it. But that doesn't mean we're not involved.
I think it's theirs to lose at the moment.
Yeah.
George Soros says, how can Dave be so wrong regarding Keno?
Everybody's wrong about something. Everybody.
And Dave is wrong as fuck on this one.
Yep.
If Lindelof does come in, do you see a certain player or players making way for him and leaving? If so, who?
Yeah, Rojo.
Really?
Yeah, I think I don't. Even though he's done really well, do you know the other person? Do you know the person I think will stay is Phil Jones. And I wonder if Chris Smalling might not now.
It's started to bubble up a little bit, that Chris Smalling. I've not seen where it's come from. Don't know the origins of it, but
you look at what's happening, and you look at the comments Mourinho's made. The comments he's made about Phil Jones have been universally positive. The comments he's made about Smalling haven't been. He's moaned, and Smalling has regressed. He's gone backwards, I think, under Mourinho from the progress we saw him make under Lou Van Gaal. So I wouldn't be. Yeah, we're back to Chris rather than Mike, and I wouldn't be enormously surprised if Mourinho said, "Nah, not for me."
Is Ander Herrera being used in attack because of the lack of mobility of Carrick?
No, it's because Ander Herrera is a fantastic footballer and he's incredibly intelligent.
Better going
yeah, he plays the ball very quickly. He used to be a more attacking midfielder, and then he got moved slightly further back at Athletic Club Bilbao. But when he was at Zaragoza, he was a more attacking midfielder. So I think it's just because he's really good at it.
Would you go all out for Europa if it meant Liverpool finished fourth and would get Champions League? Or Liverpool finished fourth and wouldn't get Champions League? It don't work like that, mate.
No, you
both get it.
Yeah,
so.
the winner of the Europa League gets an extra champion. So there'll be 5 Champions League teams.
And nobody else has sent us a question, so that will do. Thank you for watching.
Cheers.
Make sure you go give this guy a follow on the old Twitter machine.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Subscribe to Full Time Devils, because that's where you'll find us.
Yep.
And you might even see us on the Football Republic, so go and check us out on the Football Republic, which looks a little bit like that. Fuck off.
Thank you, mate.